Hello there, and Merry Christmas to you all from all of us here at St Wilfrid's Church in Calverley. A Merry Christmas indeed. I'm going to do you a favour. This year we are doing a little video series on generosity and on giving, a key part of Christmas for us here. You might not know this, but giving is not just good for you, it is quantifiably and scientifically, measurably good for you. There was a series of studies done in New York recently where different groups of people were both given $20 and some were instructed, go out, spend this on yourself, and others were told, go and spend this on someone else, buy them a present or treat them to something. And consistently, these people who had spent their $20 on someone else or with someone else, delighting them, were much happier whenever the researchers checked back in. Giving is good for us, something that we Christians have known for thousands of years. It makes me wonder what the best present you ever gave someone is. It does eventually become the priority, doesn't it? As you grow up, it was hard to believe when I was little that actually giving is the best thing. What's the best thing you've ever given? I think my best hit rate is when I find just the right thing for Mrs. Denton at just the right shop, which is usually Screwfix. This year, who knows? There are so many good causes at the moment you can be giving to. And there's lots of collections going on in the village. I know people are collecting for children in care or just coming out of care. Just up the road we have Lidl and their toy bank, and they will put toys in front of kids who might otherwise not get anything. And perhaps more in other videos about that. But I want to tell you about something we started a few years ago. We've developed a connection here at St Wilfrid's with Leeds Women's Aid, a charity providing services to women and children who are suffering the effects of affected by domestic violence and abuse. It's a really important charity doing good work. And they came along a couple of years ago and they told us stories of so many women who were fleeing domestic violence, who had got out, who had made that courageous step. They were landing in refuges and they had very often got scarves and hats and gloves and coats and shoes and slippers and pajamas for their kids, and they'd got toothbrushes and toothpaste and stuff like that for their kids, and maybe even a few presents that had already been wrapped that they ran out with for their kids, and quite consistently not for themselves, of course. When that decision came to go to start a new life, it was looking after the little ones that was on their mind. What a picture of self-sacrificial love that is. So Leeds Women's Aid, amongst the many other things that they do at this time of year, seeks to give gifts to women starting afresh, finding themselves landing in that new scary world of a refuge or a hostel, by giving them the stuff that they didn't take for themselves: hats, scarves, gloves, coats, slippers, pajamas, knickers, other forms of underwear, makeup stuff, hair stuff, the standard things that you might wish you had taken and did not if you were such a woman. It always makes me smile. We did that this Sunday just gone, and this altar right here was absolutely covered with knickers and shampoo and things like that. And it is not too late for you to make a difference, to give a gift that you know will put a smile on somebody's face who deserves nothing but love. If you would like to drop off any of those sorts of things, come and find me at the vicarage just over the road from here. You can still bring them along to church next week, or you can get in touch directly with Leeds Women's Aid. Their details are on a link that will be appearing down here, or you can go to their shop on New Roadside in Horsforth. If domestic violence and abuse is something that affects you, then I'd urge you to look at Leeds Domestic Violence Service. There's a link to that just here as well. They do good work, and get in touch with them or come and see us if we can help. And on a lighter note, after all of that, I would encourage you to find the right ways to give to somebody this year. And when you're doing it, maybe just cheekily remember that you're doing yourself a massive favour, because giving always is good for you. We hope we can give you many things. There's another link down here to all of our services this Christmas. Lots of chances still for you to come along. If you want that to be the Christingle this weekend, then do book. But otherwise, we'll be here with lots going on and always ready to wish you a Merry Christmas. God bless you all. Cheerio.